guys, it's Miss Brady again. Alright, so the purpose of this video is to help you to understand what I mean by reliable sources. What is a reliable source? A reliable source is one that you know has facts and no bias. What I mean by no bias is it's not showing opinion, it's only showing facts. So I'm going to share my screen over here. I've got a PowerPoint for you to look at. All right, so what is a reliable source? A reliable source contains information that can be trusted to be accurate and free of bias. So great sources used are books, magazines, encyclopedias. I know those are kind of hard to get to, but nowadays a lot of books you can find online. They're actually books and you would cite them as a book. So you can use Amazon, use the Kindle services, things like that, and they're actually books. You would cite them as a book, not as an electronic source. All right, so you can look for online sources that end with .edu, .net, .org, or .gov. Some .com sites are okay, but be careful with those, okay? So stay away from some websites that are selling something. Wikipedia is not a reliable source. You or I can go onto Wikipedia and make changes to it. Wikipedia is not a reliable source. In an academic setting, you should never use Wikipedia as your source. And then also stay away from websites that seem biased. These are websites that would be like, I think, I believe, I feel, those kinds of things, because they're putting their own thoughts into it, not what is actually historically accurate. So some trusted websites for your historical research could be the Smithsonian Education, the History Channel, or Encyclopedia Britannica. So you can look at any of those. All you have to do is put those into Google and you can pull up those sites. Now, Google itself is not a source. It is a search engine. So don't just type in your person's name into Google and use the information there and then try to cite Google. Google is not a source. It is a search engine to help you find a source. All right, so some tips for using online sources. Try to check the copyright date. The more recently the information was posted, updated, the better. So if you've got a website that the information is from the 90s, it might not be as accurate as it could be because the historical facts that we find change. So if you find one website that says one thing that's older, but you find a newer website that says something different, I would go with a newer website. So check and see who created the website. Can you find out if the person is trustworthy? All right, and then does the information on other sites seem to match this information? If you find one fact on one website that is contradictory to anything else you found, then chances are that information is not correct, okay? All right, one site I do want to show you, this is something that the school has access to. We have a login for. It's Scholastic Go. Go to https /go.scholastic.com/index.html. Here's the site right here. Username is VHACAD. Password is Eagles. I'm going to show you here. I've got this pulled up already. I put in the information. I put in my username, put in my password. I hit login. And here I can search for anything. So if I was doing, let's just go along with my Thomas Jefferson. If I was doing my research project on Thomas Jefferson. So this is everything that this website has about Thomas Jefferson. So I click on the first one. You look at it, it's an encyclopedia. So I pull up the article about Thomas Jefferson. I read through it. It's got some great stuff. And I think, oh, yeah, this is great. I really think I'm going to use this site. All right, if you keep on scrolling down to the bottom, it tells you how to cite your source. The style we'll be using for our purposes is the MLA, Modern Language Association style. So next time when we come back and we're looking at how to cite our sources, this information right here is wonderful to be able to help you find it, okay? So this is a great website to be able to use to be able to find your information because you got several sources right here. I mean, you've got 55 different pages worth of information on Thomas Jefferson. So this is a really good tool to be able to use, is the Scholastic Go. So that's how we find our reliable sources. If you've got any questions, feel free to email me, call me, message me at Ignita. Don't forget to send me your historical person if you haven't already done so. Thanks, guys, and I appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day.